Greetings, fellow nerds. I'm Chris.
I'm Michelle.
And we are Dees Nerds, and we have some changes that are afoot. And I know normally whenever, somebody puts out a video that says announcement, that means that, like, I don't know, the channel's ending or something like that. But first of all, we're not trying to clickbait you. We're not going away, okay?
No, we're definitely not going away.
We're definitely not going away. We're fine, as far as I can tell. I don't know, sometimes she gives me the side eye, but...
I don't know, he kind of smells. Yeah.
Well, likewise. So there you go. So anyway, but we're fine. Everything's going good. But we are making some changes to how the channel is going to operate, and mainly just because, quite frankly, when we started this channel, we both just kind of looked at it as a big experiment. We knew that we wanted to do it. We knew that it would be fun, but we just didn't know how that would kind of manifest itself. So
and we kind of had no expectations of how many people would actually be interested in watching.
Exactly. So, I mean, I think actually it's kind of gone a little bit more than what we actually thought people would care. So we really appreciate everyone that's followed us, since April of last year. But like I said, it's been a big experiment. We've been trying to figure out, like, we just throw everything at the wall, see what sticks. And, one thing that we've kind of, so, I mean, as you probably noticed as you've gone through, and if you followed us for any length of time, you get quite a varied amount of different types of content. There's movie reviews, there's trailer reactions, there's watch-alongs with different movies. There's like the unboxings. You've started getting into the Sims-less playthroughs, and then also as well your book content as well. Mm-hmm. And I mean, we've just kind of thrown everything at the wall, and just really, I think the main thing I've always been looking at is like, okay, what is catching on? What sticks to the wall? And the short answer is quite a bit, in our opinion. And so, but the other side of it is that I am getting feedback, and everything is kind of looking at and saying that we are too diverse. So how do we fix that? How do we go, how do we continue to do the content, which honestly, all of the content we're doing, I really enjoy. But how do we kind of provide a better experience for you? Because some of you have come to us in very different kind of ways. You either saw a trailer reaction that you liked, you either saw one of Michelle's book videos, but you may not want all of that. And I think that's some of the feedback I've been getting as well. It's like, that we really challenge you with the sheer diversity of what we put out. So we're going to seek to make that better for you. So here's what we're going to do. Dees Nerds is now 4 channels.
Huh? What?
So we're not going away, we're multiplying.
Yeah, we are. Those dang Dees people are, they're multiplying. So what we're going to do is we're essentially moving Michelle's book videos, which honestly are some of the more popular videos on the channel.
Thanks for that.
Yeah, I'm very, very appreciative. But we're really actually seeing that it really can do well probably on by itself over on its own channel. So we're going to move the book content over there. Michelle you've just recently started doing stuff with The Sims. So we definitely want to kind of create a area for you to kind of do that. So we're doing
Dees Nerds Gaming.
Dees Nerds Gaming.
And you'll notice it'll just be like my face or my part of our logo on those 2 channels, because those are really my things. Mm-hmm. So the Sims stuff, it was kind of, I think, a little bit of our epiphany of like, okay, how do I do this without it taking over the channel? And so that'll be pretty much probably all Sims content, because that's honestly the only thing I have experience with trying to record right now. So we'll do that for a while, and yeah, it's really fun. So I hope you come see it if you haven't, and I'm hoping that more people who like Sims kind of find that channel.
And kind of another thing that we'll see on that as well is probably on Dees Nerds with movies and everything else. Probably, and this is something that we've discussed, and I'm definitely want you to kind of give your 2 cents on it, but definitely probably taking a little bit of a step back on that side of it, mainly because, in our discussions, kind of the main thing is that you've kind of found your niche, and it's not maybe necessarily doing all the movie stuff all the time.
Yeah, that does not mean I don't like movies. Obviously, I love movies, but for some reason they're just harder for me to talk about. So I'll definitely be in on the what are we watching videos, and on anything that I'm really into that's really kind of some of my favorite things. But there are a lot of videos too that he's got probably a lot more diverse set of things that he likes in the movie world. So he's got a lot of videos that you've watched him film that are very much things that I don't watch. So it's just a little easier for me to back off a little bit and let him do more of that.
And plus, I mean, there's big changes kind of coming up for you as well. Yes. You're going back to get your master's, actually.
Yes, I am. And I'm going, obviously I taught all last year too, but I'm going back to school teaching this year too. So I'm about to get really, really busy.
So we just want to set that expectation, and because we have also had some questions, because, basically after this past year, and deservedly so, you were like, I need a break. It's been nuts. And so, there's been some questions about where you've been and everything. And it's just that, hey, kind of, you found the content you want to make, and, I definitely want you to be able to go forth and do that. So, but then of course, if an idea comes up for a Dees Nerds video that you want to do, anytime I can get you on, I'm more than happy. So.
And he knows the things that are going to get me here: Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter, Star Wars. It's not hard.
Exactly. So, but yeah, so that's changing. And the other thing that's going to be changing is we are adding a fourth channel, and that is going to be dedicated to music. So Dees Music is launching, and it's really gonna, I think initially I wanted it to be more of a album review, discussion, artist kind of recommendation kind of thing. But as some things have happened, and I'll definitely be putting out a video here soon, it's going to be discussing this more in detail, but some things, of course, happened this year that kind of led me to kind of reevaluate, and I want to go forward and record an actual album, and I want to document that process. So that's really what that's going to be for probably the next year or so. And then from there, we'll just kind of see where it goes from there. So we're going to have 4 channels. So that's Dees Nerds, Dees Nerds Gaming, Dees Nerds Books, and Dees Music. So the big question is, okay, how is this going to change for you, the viewer? Well, if you came to us via Michelle's book videos and you didn't want to really watch anything else, you weren't interested in anything else, then you just need to go subscribe to Dees Nerds Books, and you're going to get all of that content. I am porting over those videos over to this channel. I'm leaving them on Dees Nerds as is, just because I really don't want to go through deleting all that, but I am adding them also to Dees Nerds Books. So it's going to have all of our book videos housed right there. I'm currently working on that right now. I've got a couple of them already. We'll move through that as we go. Same thing with, if you happen to find Michelle's sim content really good, then you can just subscribe there. If you say, hey, I just really like you guys, no matter what you guys talk about, you can read the phone book. That's probably like our parents, and that's it.
Also, who even has a phone book now? Do you guys have a phone book?
That's probably a millennial growing up born in the mid 80s kind of a reference. Probably some of these younger people are like, what? But anyway, if you do want to just follow us on everything, then you just subscribe to all 4 channels, and we'll put links in our channel, on each channel, to all the other channels. So you can just subscribe to them all, and that content will still keep coming out to you. So that's really where we're at on that.
Yeah, and probably important to note too that if I do make any new bookish content, the new bookish stuff will go only on the new channel. It's not going to we're not going to double post everything, just the stuff that's already there.
Absolutely. So guys, that's really the big thing that we really wanted to talk about. So it's not that we're going away. We're actually doing more. The only thing I might add to that is we're still going, because we both have full-time jobs. We're not going to be multiplying the number of content. We've been doing about 2 to 3 videos a week since we started. That's not going to change. We're not going to all of a sudden go to 9 videos. I'm sorry. I don't have enough time during the day, not only to edit, but to shoot in general. It would be a nightmare.
That just gave me heart palpitations just thinking about it.
We're not full. We cannot. There's not enough time in the day. Even if it went to 48 hours in a day, I don't know if there'd be enough time. So, but so basically now, if we do 2 or 3 videos a week, one might go up on Dees Nerds, one might go up on the book channel, one might go up on, the Sims channel, and we'll just kind of go from there. So it may get a little wacky with the upload time, but we will be coming out regularly across all channels. So, but like I said, guys, up until this point, I think we're getting pretty close to 300 subscribers. I think we're at 289 as of today. Don't quote me on that though. But we just really appreciate everybody's support. And, if you have any questions, please give us a comment, shoot us an email, or hit us up on any of our social media, and, we'll be happy to kind of answer it. And also any feedback, we greatly appreciate it. That screeching you may hear in the background is Charlotte playing. I swear she's fine, but sometimes it sounds like she's being murdered somewhere. So, but yeah, like I said, Michelle, did you have anything else to add to this?
No, I just hope that you enjoy the new channels and check out my new logo art because I create all of it myself, and I hope you like it because I was kind of proud of it. So
I like it. It's very cool. So, all right. So, hey, until next time, guys, I am Chris.
I'm Michelle.
And we are Dees Nerds, and you guys have a great, safe rest of the day.
Bye.
Bye.